What if your shoes only moved when you walked toward kindness? In the quiet town of Cedar Falls, Iowa, lived a boy named Jamie who absolutely loved to run. He ran to school, he ran through puddles, he even ran when there was absolutely nowhere to go. But one morning, he found a mysterious pair of sneakers sitting on his porch. They were bright blue with little silver wings stitched neatly on the sides. Tucked inside was a note that read, "These shoes will take you far, but only in the right direction." Jamie just laughed and thought, "Sweet, free shoes." He laced them up, took a few steps forward, and fell flat on his face. No matter how hard he tried, the shoes just wouldn't budge. They felt like they were glued to the ground. But then, he saw his elderly neighbor, Mrs. Gable, struggling to carry her groceries up her front steps. Without thinking, Jamie ran over to help her. And suddenly, step, 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 the shoes moved. With every step he took toward her, they began to glow with a soft, warm light. He realized these weren't just any shoes. The next day at school, he saw a classmate drop a huge pile of books. As he bent down to help pick them up, the shoes zipped forward. Later that evening, he helped his little sister with her tricky math homework, and the shoes glowed even brighter. But when he saw someone looking lost and decided to just keep walking, dead stop, the shoes wouldn't move an inch. Jamie finally understood. These weren't just sneakers. They were teachers. Soon, Jamie started actively looking for opportunities to be kind. He wasn't just waiting for them to happen anymore. He helped the janitor at school. He raked leaves for neighbors without being asked. And he even sat with the new kid at lunch who always ate alone. And every single time he chose kindness, those little silver wings on his shoes shimmered like sunlight on water. People began to notice the change in Jamie. His classmates saw how much fun he was having, and they started joining in not because they had magic shoes, but because they saw that kindness was contagious. The whole town started to feel a little warmer, one small good deed at a time. And let's be real, wouldn't you love a pair of those shoes? Imagine your Fitbit only counting your steps when you're being nice, or picture your sneakers refusing to move until you finally say something kind to your sibling. Or help your friend carry boxes during a move. Okay, maybe that last one's a little much. But the truth is, life works a lot like those magic shoes. You always seem to move forward faster and feel lighter when your heart is in the right place. One afternoon, Jamie saw a younger kid being teased by a group of older students after school. This time, his shoes didn't wait for him to decide. They practically pulled him forward. Jamie stood right beside the kid, looked at the bullies, and said, "Hey, you're not alone." The bullies, surprised, just mumbled and walked away. In that moment, the shoes glowed brighter than they ever had before. And then, just as quickly, the light faded, and they looked like a normal pair of blue sneakers again. Jamie finally realized the magic was never really in the shoes, it was in him all along. That night, he placed them by his bed and whispered, "Thank you." The next morning, they were gone. But when he got up and started his day, his own steps still felt lighter. So, maybe we don't all get a pair of enchanted sneakers delivered to our doorstep. But hey, if our shoes could measure kindness steps, some of us would be marathon runners by now. And for others, well, let's just say we've all got some walking to do. Because in the end, kindness always finds its way forward, even without magic souls. If this story moved your heart, don't let that feeling stop here. Hit that subscribe button, share this video with someone who always walks the kind path, and drop a comment below. What's one kind step you took today? Thank you so much for watching.